Hey everyone, in today's weekly recap, we've got new knives, accessories, and sales promos to talk about. So let's go ahead and get started. First up, we've got some new versions of the McNees Dixon in. You may have seen me talk about this one in the past. It's a gorgeous mid-tech using CPM MagnaCut blade steel, and it's a titanium frame lock. These have been available in all kinds of blade finishes, different anodization colors, and millings, and my absolute favorite is this new honeycomb pattern, and it also feels excellent in hand. So if you've been looking at picking up a Dixon, I highly recommend checking out some of their new millings and colorways, because I think they are absolutely killing it. Then next up, I've talked about these in a few videos, but I'm super stoked about them. These are the new LionSteel NiNis. So they are available in both a bolstered version and non-bolstered, and a ton of different handle material options. They all have that gorgeous satin finished M390 blade. As you see on the handle, these are actually crossbar locks. So fully ambidextrous, super fidgety, and I actually just made a best of 2025 crossbar locks video, and these are in there, and I truly stand by that. I am blown away by the quality of these. LionSteel knocked it out of the park. So if you want to see an even deeper, in-depth look, I also have an overview of these on the channel. That's the case for everything in today's video, so I highly recommend going and checking those out. Then I have another one from LionSteel. This is their LE1 Mid, but I think a lot of people are just going to call this the LE2. That stands for LionSteel and Emerson. If you're familiar with the Emerson wave, you can see that up there on the blade. So this is definitely leaning more towards like a self-defense karambit. If you're unfamiliar with how the wave works, when it's in the pocket, as you draw it, this catches on the seam of your pocket and pulls it open as you draw the knife. So I think it's pretty safe to say that that is the fastest method of deployment. If you are familiar with LionSteel, you may remember the original, the LE1. You can see that the LE1 Mid here is really just a scaled down version of it. Again, we have a full in-depth overview on the channel, but if you want the TLDR, pretty much everything on this is the same, except for the blade steel is now an M390. It was originally in MagnaCut. While MagnaCut really is like the new EDC, like gold standard for a blade steel, I personally do think that M390 is a better choice here for this style of knife. It does offer superior edge retention. And I don't know if you've ever sharpened a karambit blade, but trust me, it's not the most fun. So I will take edge retention all day whenever it comes to a knife like this. I really don't plan on sharpening it. And if I do, I don't think I'm going to have the best time. So I think M390 is an excellent choice here. Then we also have some new, as I said earlier, some accessories. I'm super excited to have a restock of Hitch and Timber here. As you can see, there's a bunch of different slips. They also make your standard bifolds and stuff like that. But I love these little pouches. You can slip a flashlight in here, a smaller to mid-sized knife, and of course, always have your pen. And I love having a dedicated spot for my pen so that I won't lose it. But on top of just the slips, you also have some slips that also can hold cards. So if you're wanting a more minimalist carry, Hitch and Timber makes an excellent premium leather product. And then last but certainly not least, we have a new promo going on from Worksharp. So absolutely everything in their lineup for the month of December, if you use promo code WS10 for the Worksharp 10% off, you can get 10% off of all Worksharp products, which is super cool. So if you're looking to pick up a new system, something to sharpen your kitchen knives, or something just for a quick pull-through option, Worksharp has a ton of different options for you. And no matter what you choose, if you use that promo code, you'll get 10% off. So that is an awesome sale, like promo. I don't think you want to pass up, but I'd love to know your thoughts on this week's selection. I'm a huge fan of LionSteel, and I've been gushing about these models since they came out, so I truly think you got to get your hands on them. And my wallet is getting really beat up, so this Hitch and Timber restock came at the absolute perfect time for me personally. Let me know what you plan to pick up in the comments section below. As always, if you want to read even more about anything we talked about in this video or pick up something for yourself, there are links in the description box below the video that'll take you on over to gpknives.com. That new items page there is always the best landing spot to keep your eye on everything new. But before you head out, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay sharp.